Good afternoon. Yesterday, Bermuda received more bad news on the cruise ship front. Princess Cruise Lines revealed its intention to cut its Bermuda schedule next year. This news came on the heels of Carnival Cruise Line's cancellation of 2012 Bermuda schedule and Holland America's decision to cancel the Veendam's 2013 schedule. These blows to the one working arm of the tourism industry are very disturbing. They will cost Bermuda tens of millions of dollars in earnings. They will cause job losses and reduced paychecks. The cancellations also send a signal that Bermuda's viability as a cruise destination is seriously open to question. Against these debilitating decisions, the government has given no indication it knows what to do. Every single announcement of withdrawal seems to have caught the government off guard. It has provided no conclusive reasons for these cancellations. What we do know is that we have been landed with yet another crisis. We call on the government to provide Bermuda with a full and complete explanation of just what is going on. What is its understanding of the issue? What are its plans for a way forward? What is the government thinking concerning import gambling? We need to hear it. Is there any evidence that cruise companies have been unhappy with onshore arrangements and services for their passengers? We need to hear it. Bermuda cannot afford to drift through another breakdown without making the strongest effort to reverse and rectify the situation. Jobs and paychecks depend on it. That's a statement. I don't know if there's any questions.
The point was made by the Senator Burke that you share the blame for, or your party shares the blame for why cruise ships are now pulling out. How do you respect that?
I'm sorry, can you expand on what he said?
Well, he said that you objected to
the in-gaming.
The cruise ship gaming thing, that you have an equal blame here for that they're pulling out.
Well, on that issue, in the House, it was voted that we were not going to have import gaming. But at the time, you can remember that there was very poor consultation. I can recall meeting with some of the principals, and the number one question I asked was, if there wasn't any import gaming, would that result in cancellations? And we never really got an answer. And unfortunately, that whole legislation was rushed to the House, and that's some of the danger of dealing with legislation in that way. But the issue now is, if indeed that is the reason why these cruise companies are pulling out, we can revisit it and we can try and rectify it as soon as possible.
Are you saying that your party might indeed consider that the time has come?
Well, certainly, if that is our information, we will have to take that information back to our caucus. The reality is, at the time, they could not answer definitively whether or not it will result in cruise companies leaving and not coming to Bermuda. But the fact of the matter is, we've had three prominent cruise companies make significant cancellations, and we haven't heard definitively from the government as to why this is. I think that we can't afford for our cruise industry to suffer the same plight as our air arrivals have in the recent past.